write books, they script transformations. Some don't just speak, they ignite movements. And today, we are privileged to have among us a man whose words have become a guiding force for millions, Mr. Shiv, an acclaimed author, dynamic motivational speaker, and a leader in personal development. Mr. Khera has inspired individuals across the globe to break barriers and reach their highest potential. His iconic book, You Can Win, has been more than just a bestseller. It has been a life-altering philosophy, proving that success is not a matter of chance, but of choice. But success, as he teaches us, begins with a dream so strong that it fuels action, a dream that turns into belief and belief into victory. That is exactly what today's session is all about. Dare to dream, dare to win. Before we invite Mr. Khera onto the stage, let's take a moment to witness his journey, one that embodies the very essence of daring to dream and daring to win.
पहचानने और सपनों को साकार करने के लिए प्रेरित भी किया। उनकी पुस्तकों की 90 लाख से ज्यादा प्रतियां विश्व भर में बिक चुकी हैं। उनकी इंटरनेशनल बेस्ट सेलर बुक यू कैन विन अब तक 21 भाषाओं में अनुदित हो चुकी है। उनका व्यक्तित्व और योगदान ये विश्वास दिलाता है कि जीतने वाले कोई अलग काम नहीं करते, वो हर काम को अलग ढंग से करते हैं। भारत लिटरेचर फेस्टिवल श्री शिव खेड़ा का हार्दिक अभिनंदन करता है।
And now, ladies and gentlemen, with a huge round of applause, let's welcome the man who has helped countless people turn their dreams into reality, Mr. Shiv Khera.
गुड आफ्टरनून। साहब थोड़ा जोर से बोलो यार, गुड आफ्टरनून। तो है कम से कम। किताब का नाम लिखा है लिव वाइल यू आर अलाइव। आर यू विद मी? दैट्स अ न्यू बुक, लिव वाइल यू आर अलाइव। नाउ why did I put this title as live while you are alive? For the simple reason, there's a saying that we live only once. Have you heard that? People say, we live only once. You heard that, folks? Yes, no? Yes. Okay. Totally incorrect. Folks, we die only once. We live every day, provided we know how to live. Are you with me? Yes. We live every day, provided we know how to live. Okay. With that in mind, this book's subtitle that says live while you are alive, there's a subtitle at the back which says take a break before you break down. Are you with me? I repeat, take a break before you, that's right, take a break before you break down. And this is it. Now, why do I write this book? This book is addressing issues on stress. Folks, whether we like it or not, stress has become a reality for all of us. Stress is both normal and natural. I repeat, It is normal and natural. It is unavoidable. Totally unavoidable. And the funny part is, stress cannot be delegated. Everything, many things can be delegated, but stress cannot be delegated. I have to face my own stress. Stress, I have to face it. And folks, stress has become today a silent killer. It kills people. It destroys their health, destroys relationship, social environment. Everywhere, stress is destroying lives everywhere. Now folks, stress has gone up in the past few decades. Depression has gone up by 400%. It is breaking relationships. And you go to medical doctors, they say that about 75 to 80% of sicknesses are psychosomatic. You heard the word psychosomatic? Psycho means mind, soma means body, sickness into the body because of mental thinkness. Mind, this is called 75% of sicknesses are because of mind. And I wrote in, and as high as during the COVID period, I did a program for NHS, which is the largest healthcare body in the world in England, and I found that 40% of medical doctors were suffering from depression. And 17% of these doctors even thought of committing suicide. This is medical doctors. Folks, we need to understand the reality of stress. Now, question is, what causes stress? Any change in this world, whether positive or negative, causes stress. Now you might ask, how can a positive event cause stress? Folks, people get married. Ask them, is it stressful? Yes, no. You're having a baby. Is it? Hello? Stressful. Go for a vacation. Everywhere stress is there. Now folks, there are two major causes of stress. One external, second internal. External is something beyond us. I cannot help it. Now, Russia-Ukraine war, I didn't create it. It is external. I don't know. Tsunami comes in, external. I can't do anything about it. I need to learn to live. Traffic jam. There's nothing I can do about it. Folks, death in the family. I didn't kill. They died. Sorry. Any external event, we need to learn to live and handle it in a constructive manner. How do we handle constructive manner? That's what we are talking about. See, any problem that we cannot handle causes stress. I repeat, any problem that we cannot handle causes stress. Now supposing you are taking a walk in the evening in the jungle and a lion comes in front of you. Now, you got a problem, yes, no? Hello?
Yes.
You got a problem. But supposing you have AK-47 in the front of your hand, now who has a problem? Are you with me? Folks, this book, You Can Live, gives you the AK-47 how to handle stress in your life. Are you with me? This is AK-47 how to handle stress in your life. equips us, prepares us. Live while you are alive. Now, folks, let me share. Question is, my friend, tell me, what causes stress? Is it the event, or is it our response to the event? Think about it. How come under the same set of circumstances, some people break records while others break themselves? How come? Identical circumstances, some people break records. सब कुछ लोग record तोड़ देते हैं, कुछ लोग अपने आप को तोड़ लेते हैं. This is how it is. Question is, what causes stress? I'll share with you an example. A man was going to the office, had a car accident. He came out and he started shouting. There was a big ruckus right there. And he said, you destroyed my car, you destroyed my day, you destroyed everything, you destroyed my mood. He got mad. Went to the office, called the office everybody, shouted everybody, what an unlucky day, I had a problem, I had an accident. I started my day with an accident. And he created all the stress in the family, in the office. Everybody got demotivated. The output went down that day. The quantity, quality of work went down. And he shouted at his secretary. Now the secretary was in a bad mood because she got fired that day. Evening she reached home. Her son was all enthusiastic to meet and play with the mother. But the mother said, go away! I'm in a bad mood today. Because something happened in the office. Now that boy who was all enthusiastic just shut up and quietly went in. Now they had a little puppy dog, and the puppy dog came wagging his tail, wanted to play with this kid. And this kid, puppy dog, and said, boy, get out, I'm in a bad mood. And the puppy dog sat down in the corner quietly. Look at this. Look at the ripple effect. From the office to the home, to the secretary, to the kid, to the dog. Look at the ripple effect, how it went through all day long. This is one. But another person had an accident. His car rolled down twice. It was a total loss. He came out of the window. He came out of the window and he said, what a lucky day. The good Lord must be riding with me today. What a lucky day. He reached his office, called the office and said, boy, time to celebrate. What a great day. And he changed the entire environment. Now look at this. The first guy had an accident. What did he do and how was the response? And the second guy, same accident. Now accident was inevitable. Nobody hit, nobody caused the accident. That happened. That happened. Now what is the difference between the two? The first person reacted. The second person responded to the same event. Now what is the difference between reaction and response? You go to a doctor and the doctor asks you, how is the medicine working on you? You say, great, it's doing very well, I'm feeling much better. So the doctor says, you are responding well. But if you say, the treatment and medicine I'm taking causing me irritation, rash, what do the doctors say? Stop it. Why? The medicine is reacting on you. Folks, keep in mind, to handle stress, we need to learn how to respond and not to react. That is one major principle in life. Now, folks, how heavy do you think this bottle is? Water. How heavy do you think it is? How heavy? 200 grams, 300 grams? That's it? Is it heavy? No, 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 no. So if I hold it now like this, no big deal. But let me ask you, if I hold this bottle like this for 1 hour, what will happen? My hand will start hurting. And if I hold it for 2 hours, my arm will get stiff and I'll develop cramps. And if I hold more than 2 hours, my hand will become paralyzed. Are you with me? Now, all through the beginning to the end, the weight of the bottle has not changed. It's same bottle, weight has not changed. Folks, exactly the same thing happens in our lives in handling stress. We handle stress, we hold it, no big deal. But you hold stress long enough, you start breaking. What is the moral of this little story? All of us can handle stress. What we cannot handle is chronic stress. When stress becomes chronic, that is the time we start breaking down. Holding this bottle for 3 hours, I will be in pain, my hand will paralyze. You hold stress long enough, you will get paralyzed. Are you with me? Hello? Okay, now, folks, keep in mind, I bet some of you might have gone to the race course and seen the thoroughbreds, race horses, when they are being taken to the cabin. How are they going? Do they walk casually like this? When they are taken to the cabin, they are jumping like this, like this. Why? They are under very heavy stress, very heavy stress. And they take them into the cabin, they close the door, and the moment the bell rings and they open the door, what happens? They get out and perform. They run. That's a thoroughbred. That is a thoroughbred. सब असली नस्ल वाले जो घोड़े होते हैं, that's how they do it. But you take a jackass to the race course. This jackass is walking casually, so relaxed. He's not jumping up and down like the thoroughbreds. But then for the rest of his life, he will never behave like a thoroughbred. He will always remain a jackass. Folks, what is the moral of the story? The moral is very clear. Stress is the price we pay to be a thoroughbred in life. If you want to be a thoroughbred, stress is inevitable. Are you with me? Stress is inevitable. It has to happen. And folks, we cannot avoid stress, but we need to learn how to handle stress. साहब एक आदमी एक साधु महात्मा के पास गए और बोले, गुरुजी, मैं तो अपनी जॉब से तंग आ गया. My boss is nasty. I am overworked. I am underpaid. मैं बहुत तंग आ गया हूँ साहब अपने काम से. Give me a blessing. गुरुजी, give me a blessing. तो गुरुजी ने पूछा कि भैया तू इतना तंग आ गया अपने काम से, तो should I give you a आशीर्वाद blessing कि you should be fired from your job? बोले ना ना ना, that will be bigger problem. वो तो और प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगी. तो गुरुजी ने बोला कि भैया, you have a job, you have a problem. You don't have a job, you have a problem. Do you see where is the problem? Do you see where is the problem? He says, this is called management mismanagement. Management is profitable, mismanagement is causing loss. Manage your health, profitable. Mismanage your health, loss. Manage relationship, profitable. Mismanage relationship, Manage finance, profitable. Mismanage finance, are you with me? Do we need a PhD to understand this? Hello? Do we need an MBA to understand this? You know what? After doing PhD, MBA, they still don't understand this. Anyway. अब आपको मैं एक छोटी सी एक बात शेयर करता हूं, क्योंकि टाइम टोटल हमारे पास 30 मिनट का ही है. मैं साहब एक व्यापारी परिवार से आया हूं यहाँ पे, और हम लोग की कोल माइंस थी, गवर्नमेंट ने नेशनलाइज कर दी. एंड आफ्टर ट्राइंग माई हैंड्स ऑन 3 बिजनेस विद नो मनी, I left India and I failed in all 3 businesses also. Then I left India 1975 and I started life with a bucket in my hand washing cars door to door. बाल्टी लेके घर घर जाके मैं गाड़ियाँ साफ करता था. वहाँ पे 1.5 साल मैंने किया था in Toronto. And totally by accident I got into selling life insurance. और साहब within 3 months my manager called me back to fire me for non-performance, and he said to me, he said, Shiv, I've been in this life insurance business 35 years and I have seen some slow starts in my life, but I've never seen one like you. And he says, don't come back tomorrow, you're fired. I said, wait a minute, Joe, before you fire me, at least hear me out. I'm not an educated person. I'm not a doctor, engineer, attorney, accountant. I'm a BCom 3rd division, failed in my 10th. That's my academics. मैंने कहा साहब, how do you expect performance out of me? साहब उस दिन somebody spoke very harshly to me, and he said to me, you shut up and listen to me. साहब मेरी बहुत जोर से बोले मेरे को कहता है, you shut up and listen to me. He says to me, he says, you don't have a handicap, you have a bad attitude. And he said, it is people like you who not only ruin their own lives, but they also ruin their family's life too. And he says, don't come back tomorrow. साहब इंटरेस्टिंगली मैं उनके दफ्तर से चला गया, ही सेड लीव माय ऑफिस. उस शाम को टोरंटो में डॉक्टर नॉर्मन विंसेंट पील आए थे, जिन्होंने किताब लिखी पावर ऑफ पॉजिटिव थिंकिंग. आपने नाम सुना है? यस नो? तो साहब मैं उनके प्रोग्राम में चला गया उस दिन. ये निकाल दो, बैठ जाओ. सो आई वेंट टू द प्रोग्राम. वहाँ पे 1000 लोग बैठे थे वहाँ पे, और डॉक्टर पील ने कहा कि देखिए आप लोग सब बहुत आराम से बैठे हुए हैं, लगता है किसी को कोई समस्या नहीं है यहाँ पे. And he asked, does anybody have a problem here? So now who doesn't have a problem? So everybody raised their hand. Thanks. Dr. Peel said, how many people would like to get rid of their problems? Again, everybody raised their hand. तो डॉक्टर पील ने बोला कि जब मैं यहाँ पे आ रहा था, मैंने एक जगह देखी यहाँ से 200 गज दूर, वहाँ पे कुछ लोग लेटे हुए थे, एकदम आराम से विश्राम कर रहे थे, रिलैक्स्ड, उनको कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं थी. कितने लोग जानना चाहते हैं कौन सी जगह है? तो एवरीबॉडी रेज्ड देयर हैंड. डॉक्टर पील सेड, 2 blocks away from here there is a cemetery. 200 गज दूर यहाँ से एक शमशान घाट है. वहां पर लोग लेटे पड़े हैं साहब, एकदम रिलैक्स, उनको कोई समस्या ही नहीं है साहब। तब डॉक्टर पील ने पूछा, कितने लोग समस्या से छुटकारा पाना चाहते हैं? कोई हाथ नहीं खड़ा हुआ, सबने हाथ जेब में डाल लिया साहब। साहब उस दिन डॉक्टर पील ने एक प्रार्थना दी जो मैं आपसे शेयर करना चाहूंगा, जिसने मेरी जिंदगी बदल दी साहब। पहले इंग्लिश में बोलूंगा और फिर हिंदी में बोलूंगा। इट इज कॉल्ड द सेरेनिटी प्रेयर, और मेरे हिसाब से दिस इज द जिस्ट ऑफ लाइफ। ये जिंदगी का निचोड़ है साहब। एंड ही सेड, folks, keep in mind, so long as we are alive, we shall have problems. The day we don't have problems, we'll be dead. And he said, when you're running short of problems, watch out, he's calling you. तो डॉक्टर पील ने उसने प्रार्थना दी, and it goes like this: God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, and courage, change the things that I can, and wisdom to know the difference what I can and what I cannot. परमात्मा मुझे संतुलन दो, जो बदल नहीं सकता आपकी सौगात समझ के स्वीकार करूंगा, और अगर बदल सकता हूं तो मुझे इतनी हिम्मत और हौसला दो कि बदल दो, और इतनी बुद्धि दो कि उनमें फर्क बता सकूं, क्या बदल सकता हूं और क्या मैं नहीं बदल सकता। सब since that day 45 years ago, I have never left my home without this prayer. And जब मैंने अपनी किताब लिखी, एक और है You Can Achieve More, और इसमें भी दिया हुआ मैंने You Can Live While You Are Alive. I took this prayer 2 steps forward, and I've written in that life is full of choices and life is full of compromises. जिंदगी एक फैसला भी है और जिंदगी एक समझौता भी है। लगता है कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन है, बट कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन है नहीं। Folks, how is life full of choices? Folks, if I ill-treat you, I have chosen to be ill-treated, haven't I? Yes, no. Hello? If I treat you with discourtesy, I've chosen to be treated with discourtesy, haven't I? If I light up a cigarette, I've chosen to invite cancer, haven't I? If I drink and drive, I've chosen to invite an accident, haven't I? And if I exercise every day, I've chosen to invite good health, haven't I? And if I tell lies, I have chosen to lose my credibility, haven't I? Are you with me? Hello? That's right. Life is full of choices. And this sentence is very important. We are all free to the point of choice. But after we make our choices, the choice controls the chooser. We have no more choice. Freedom is over. I repeat, we are all only free to the point of choice, but after we make our choices, the choice controls the chooser. We have no more choice. Now, how is life full of compromises? As somebody said well, in life we cannot choose the cards that are dealt to us. What we can choose is how we play the game. साहब, ताश के पत्ते कैसे मिलते हैं इसका फैसला हम नहीं कर सकते। खेल कैसे खेलते हैं इसका फैसला हम जरूर कर सकते हैं। साहब, मैं सुन के ये प्रार्थना अपने दफ्तर गया अपने मैनेजर को मिलने के लिए। मैंने कहा, जो give me one more shot, don't fire me today, give me one more shot. I make one commitment to you, I won't let you down because of my effort, but if you fire me today, I don't know where to go, and the only place I know where to go is go back to washing cars. And I said, I don't want to do that anymore. I have a little daughter and I don't want to go back to washing cars. I said, give me one more shot. He looked at me and he said, Shiv, that's not your small one, that's your big one. And he says, I'll let you stay here only if you make a commitment not to me, but to yourself. Are you with me? Folks, that day I made a commitment. And that was one of the turning points in my life. And don't we all have some turning points? Yes, no. He withdrew the papers that day. And that year I went ahead, sold over $1 million. Next year, 3 million. Year after, 5 million. Moved on to the US. I got into 3 businesses. I bought out a company out of California in 1984 and started the New Jersey operation with no clients. And I sold my company with close to 500 clients for a decent sum. Now, why do I share my life with you? Very important reason. One, I kept failing all my life and kept blaming the whole world for my failure, not realizing that I was my own biggest problem. Nothing changed outside, something changed inside, and the direction in my life changed. Folks, let me ask you, many times in life, aren't we our own biggest problem? Yes, no? Can I have a big yes? Can I have a big yes? Okay. That was one lesson. Number 2 lesson. When he said to me, you shut up and listen to me, that taught me one more lesson. That sometimes in life, you got to be unkind to be kind. Are you with me? साहब जिंदगी में किसी का भला करने के लिए कभी कठोर बनना पड़ता है. Yes, no. That's important. और तीसरा लेसन वो ये है, साहब मैं तो लाइफ इंश्योरेंस बेचता था, मुझे कमीशन मिलती थी. नहीं बेचता था तो मिलता ही कुछ नहीं था और था कुछ नहीं. साहब I was totally of commission. लेकिन मैंने देखा कि मेरी कंपनी में कुछ लोगों को तनख्वाह मिलती है. They were getting salaries, but they were not doing their job. That's the time I learned the difference between making money versus earning money. Making money is criminal, earning money is spiritual. Are you with me? साहब पैसा बनाने में और पैसा कमाने में बहुत फर्क होता है. पैसा बनाना चोरी है, पैसा कमाना ईमानदारी है. What is the difference? When you earn it, you put your energy and ethics behind it. When you earn money, you sleep well. When you don't earn it, you steal money. You have stress all your life and you can do what you want and you can do all Kapal Bharti, ha 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 ha, it won't work. Hello? Meditation, Kapal Bharti, yoga, ha ha, nothing will work. Folks, it starts in the mind. This is what this book is all about. Most books I've seen, they say, deep breathing karo, deep breathing karo, deep breathing karo. Karo deep breathing. And same thing, meditation karo, meditation karo. भैया दिमाग ठीक नहीं, मेडिटेशन नहीं हो सकती है, कहाँ से करोगे आप? और बहुत बारी डॉक्टर लोग या काउंसलर सलाह देते हैं कि आप थोड़ा वेकेशन ले लो, सीन चेंज कर लो, बीच पे चले जाओ, माउंटेन पे चले जाओ। सर जिसका दिमाग खराब है अपनी समस्या साथ लेके जाता है साहब। हेलो, they carry their problems. Folks, I can go on and on and on. I do a 4-day leadership program. I think I will short stop at this time. And what I can do is, this lady has been so encouraging to me. Ma'am, let me give you my book. Give her a big hand, please. I'm grateful, ma'am. So, thanks a lot. Okay. So, बात ये है, stress is here. बोलते साहब, मेरे कई लोग कहते हैं, I have no stress, I give stress. हेलो साहब, मेरे पास स्ट्रेस नहीं है, मैं तो स्ट्रेस देता हूं दुनिया को। साहब सोच के हिसाब किताब लगाओ। All right. Anything else now, sir?